Chuck, it is one thing to, on February 27th in this building, have Steph Curry hit a 37-footer and beat you in overtime in a game you think you're going to have. It's another when you're this close to going to the NBA Finals and they take it from you here. Now, how do you bounce back from this?
Well, this was, you asked me about Billy Donovan. He's got his work cut out for him. But Ernie,
hey, what? I missed what you just said.
I says, Ernie asked me
a couple days ago
about what does Billy do different than Scott. I says, well, we'll see when the series is over. Listen, he's got his work cut out from a psychological standpoint, to be honest with you. But Ernie, they reverted back to hero ball. They didn't accept the fact that, we beat the San Antonio Spurs. They won the least assist teams in the regular season. They up at the top in the playoff. They beat the number 2 seed, the San Antonio Spurs. They were up 3-1 on the Golden State Warriors, and in the last 2 games, they reverted. They took all the shots, even though the game was close before. Russell and Kevin took too many shots, and then they came out tonight and did the exact same thing. So they reverted back to hero ball.
You know what the funny thing is? When I was driving, we were coming over the arena, I wrote 3 things down. I said focus, belief, and trust. Because Game 6 and Game 7, that's what it's about. Because the strategy works, because you've gotten to Game 6. But in the pressure of the moment, will you trust the course, the process, or will you revert back and try to get the product? And what they've done is tried to get the product. They tried to get the win. And instead of saying, you know what, these guys, Waiters has helped me, Cantor has helped me. And I thought Russell Westbrook played a brilliant point guard position. I just thought that Kevin Durant, sometimes when you're great, you're too good because you put too much on your shoulders, and I thought he put too much on his shoulders tonight.
A lot of people think that the term superstar means me take all the shots, me score all the points, but the true definition of a superstar is making the ones around you better. 2 things coming into this game, I said at pregame. They can't fall in love with the 3 ball. They did that. They shot horrible, 13%. But Kevin has to know that, yes, he is the man. If your shot is not going, get everybody involved. Let them carry you for a while, then come back to it. He took way too many shots.
And you think what Steph did. Steph did that.
Yeah, he
let Clay carry him till the last couple of minutes, and then all of a sudden the defense loosened up a little bit on him, and then all of a sudden he starts hitting shots.
And if you're not playing well, this is one thing you can't do in a closeout game. You can't let the other guy get off. You have to be glued to a guy like Klay Thompson. You can't let that guy get open 11 times. You can't even let him get open
Ernie,
2 times. You got open 11 times, Kenny.
I told you at halftime, I said, I'm not feeling good. I said, I'm not feeling good because they went back to hero ball, and I said, oh, they in trouble.
I mean, 19 fourth-quarter points for Klay Thompson.
But if you look at Klay Thompson, well, that wasn't a Freudian slip. Klay Thompson, because he's knocking down threes. Because the one thing that you have is once he got going, we've seen him do this before. We've seen him have 50-something points in a game. We've seen
37
in a quarter. We know he has this type of ability. So this is not a super surprise, but in the moment and the magnitude of what this is, to close out, to be playing the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals, to say, no, we're going to play one more game, that was impressive.
108-101, the final score. The Western Conference Finals will continue in Oakland,
Cali,
on Monday.
The fisherman catch and release. Klay Thompson.
His jumper is salmon.
More great nicknames.